Welcome to my channel. Chris Evans peaks of divorcing Selena Gomez after she's been caught on call with Justin. Moreover, if you are new to my channel, please take a second of your time to hit the red subscribe button and turn on the notification for more updates. Fantasy impact. Evans solely had one contact in the loss on Monday night time, however he made it count, with the 26-yard acquire going down as the longest of his career. The second-year jogging lower back has been unable to beat out Samaje Perine as the team's backup, strolling lower back for that reason a long way in 2022. He can be stashed in deeper dynasty leagues, however, ought to now not be a consideration on redraft rosters. He will take on the Panthers at domestic in Week 9. Wealthy movie followers will quickly have a hazard to scoop up some of the most iconic objects ever to show up on the massive screen. Props and cloth cabinet portions such as the holy staff used by way of Charlton Heston and the Ten Commandments, a gown worn through Sylvester Stallone and Rocky, and a protect carried by way of Chris Evans in the 2011 movie Captain America. The first Avenger will hit the public sale block subsequent month. Teaming up with Turner Classic Movies, Julian's Auctions will promote these items, alongside a pair of attire worn by means of Marilyn Monroe, that are predicted to fetch up to $60,000 each, and the authentic plaster mannequin of E.T. the Extraterrestrial in accordance to julienslive.com. They'll be handy for sale December 17 and 18 in Beverly Hills and online. The tournament is fittingly referred to as Icons and Idols. Hollywood in its largest big name is the #1 mechatronic filming model that in actuality was once the little alien featured Steven Spielberg's 1982 Basic E.T. That engineering masterpiece, auctioneers say, ought to be well worth $3 million to one greater rich collector. The 1943 Academy Award, scored by using cinematographer W. Howard Green for his work on Phantom of the Opera, is anticipated to go for $100,000. Boxing followers who can come up with the $80,000 to $100,000 for one of the robes worn with the aid of Stallone in the authentic Rocky movie can take a shot at a pair of trunks and gloves worn by Robert De Niro in Raging Bull, which earned him an Oscar in 1981. Estimates on that set of memorabilia vary from $30,000 to $50,000. Tom Cruise followers are invited to location their bids for the dwelling room set from Risky Business, which served as a backdrop for the 1983 film's Pantless superstar singing to Bob Seger's old-time rock and roll. Director Paul Brigman's clapperboard from that movie, as properly as a sweater worn via Cruise, are predicted to promote for upwards of $20,000 and $7,000, respectively. Superhero followers are going to have to dig deep if they desire Captain America's red, white and blue shield, valued at between $10,000 and $20,000. But Thor followers wishing to personal Mjolnir hammer hero prop used with the aid of Chris Hemsworth will spend at least $40,000, in accordance to an estimate by way of the public sale house. Chris Evans has extraordinary response to all these funny Atlanta references. After a European detour, Atlanta has back to its titular metropolis for the ultimate season. The hit FX sequence has additionally proven an eagerness to look at its principal characters, with episodes focusing on Donald Glover's Earn and revealing an apparently forgotten mystery. Earn's cousin, Al, Brian Tyree Henry, has meanwhile had to contend with the reality that his rapping persona Paperboy can also be fading from relevancy. But even though the exhibit has been introspective, it has additionally regularly been very funny. This was once evident in Atlanta Season 4 Episode 6. Titled Crank That Killer, the episode assessments how Waze Earn and his buddy Darius, Lackey Stanfield, are inclined to go for some elusive sneakers. And as for Paperboy, he is a little rattled by using the reality that there may be a crazed killer on the free focused on rappers. The two memories subsequently connect. But earlier than then, Paperboy goes to the mall carrying a nondescript hat to cover his identity. As one observer notes, it is hardly ever a stealth disguise. In fact, the observer continues, Evans is additionally at the mall and disguised with simply a cap. The digicam cuts to him, although viewers by no means clearly see Evans' face. Atlanta writer Stephen Glover spoke to Variety about the episode. When requested about the reference to Evans, Glover stated in part, "We didn't attempt to get Chris Evans. We simply suppose he's funny." The writers. Please inform us in the comments. Please do no longer forget about the subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our day updates. Thanks for